Trillionaire's back. Yeah, Trillionaire's back. You know what it is, you know what it do. The real DZ, you know what I'm saying? In the city of DC, you know what I'm saying? You know what it is. Alright, so this right here is an update. Today is Friday, April 14th, 2023, 4:36 p.m. So, don't mind me looking off to the distance because, yeah, someone's walking past. So, alright, so I got my GED. I'm glad. I'm so glad I have my GED. I've studied since August of 2022 when I was 21. Now I'm 22. So I'm 22 years old now. I've accomplished my GED. I've accomplished my ASVAB. I went to MEPS. I did the 2 days at MEPS. First day was I took my ASVAB and I passed it. I got a really good passing score, especially with a G. Especially, me as a GED holder, I needed a 50 in order to qualify for any branch in the military, any branch, Army, Marines, Coast Guard, Navy, Air Force, Space Force, all branches. Anyone with a GED needs a 50. And me, as a GED holder, I did it. I scored a 50, which is really freaking amazing. Really, it's like at first I thought it was impossible because it's like, oh shoot, it's a really high of a score. And like you would think that like 50 is like hard to obtain because, it's like, okay, 31 is one thing. Scoring a 31, okay, cool. It's like, okay, it's not bad. It's really attainable because it's very low, of a score, But that's only for high school diploma people. People with a high school diploma who literally graduates from a traditional high school, those people need a 31 and 32 to qualify for all the other branches, like the 6 branches. Need like a 31, 32, Coast Guard is a 40, but of course a 50, that's one thing. And not many people can score a 50. Now that's like top tier stuff. And me, that goes to show you that I'm top tier because I scored a 53 on my ASVAB. So that goes to show you that not only did I hit the minimum score, that I'm supposed to get on the ASVAB, not only did I hit the minimum score for me, but I've also like exceeded beyond past the the maximum score that most high school graduates won't like. Most high school graduates don't really obtain, a 50. Most of them get like a 31, 32, maybe like a 40s, in the 40s, something like that. They don't obtain 50. So like me, that goes to show you how smart I am, like how well it took me to get my GED. It took me very well. It took me about 5 to 6 months to get my GED. I studied well. I put in the work. I put in the effort. I put in the hours. I did all of that, and I got my GED fair and square. Same thing with my ASVAB. Now with the ASVAB, I only did a little bit of studying. I didn't do too much studying because since I've studied for my GED, which the GED is just math, reading, don't mind my notifications. Hold on. Okay, yeah, it's nothing. But yeah, so like, yeah, when I studied for my GED, I just, studied reading, reasoning through language arts. I studied math. I studied science and social studies. I just did those 4 subjects. I studied them, put in the hours, and I went ahead and I passed the test, Of course, for the reading, of course, I had to retake that again because I failed it the first time, So I went ahead, I waited 30 days, and then I retook the test again, and I passed it, and I got my GED, which I'm super excited about. So I'm glad, Now, with the ASVAB, it's pretty much the same thing. Like, just like with the GED, it's the same thing, except no social studies. That's the only thing that isn't on the ASVAB is social studies. But, of course, the ASVAB does, contain word knowledge, paragraph comprehension, which that on the GED is reasoning through language arts. Yeah, reasoning through language arts on the GED. So, but on the ASVAB, it's word knowledge and paragraph comprehension. So, those pretty much are 2 similar things. So that right there, I easily executed that. When I went ahead and took my ASVAB at MEPS, I executed that. I knew what I was doing, and yeah, I got it right. And I scored a really great score. And what else? Okay, so word knowledge, paragraph comprehension, arithmetic reasoning, and mathematical knowledge. Now, those 2 are, mathematical reasoning on the GED. So, of course, these are like really similar as well. So, I went ahead, I executed that, and yeah, so that's pretty much what, what's the word I'm looking for? that's what consists of the AFQT. The AFQT is word knowledge, paragraph comprehension, mathematical knowledge, and arithmetic reasoning. Those are the 4 subject areas that sums up your AFQT score, which which is your qualifying score, whether you qualify for the military or not. If you don't qualify, that means you didn't do a good job. If you do qualify, you did a great job. You've qualified, for the military. So it's like, okay, cool. Me, I got a GED, so I needed a 50, and I happened to get a 53. So I'm just 3 points over the score that I needed to get. And I'm like, oh shoot, man, just imagine how much I can do in the military. Like this right here is the Navy base, as you can see. Oh, okay, yep, so that right there is the Navy base. Don't mind the wind. But yeah, that's the Navy base right there. That's Washington, D.C., Naval Yard, Navy Yard, yep. So I don't plan on getting stationed there, though. I don't want to be stationed there. When I'm in the Navy, I'd rather be stationed in Florida. Hold on, don't mind the boating team. That's the rowing team. That's them. Yep. Yeah, I was part of the rowing team when I was my first year in 10th grade. Yep, my first year in 10th grade, I did the rowing team. Of course, I didn't make it far enough, to like go on different competitions and stuff. But I did make it far enough where, like, I was considered a part of a group, and we did get on the water, and we did that, but we didn't make it far though. But hey, cause it was super cold outside. It was like March. It was still winter time, so it is what it is though. But as I was saying though, so like, since I scored a 53, since I scored the score that I was supposed to get on the ASVAB, just imagine all the other things I could do in the Navy. Because like, since I scored super well, super smart on the ASVAB test, just imagine what else I could do. I could do amazing things in the Navy, and that right there, I'm like extremely excited for it, because the Navy. Okay, so like, the reason why I chose the Navy. Okay, so first of all, listen. When I first dropped out of high school, I was 18 years old. It was my second year in 10th grade, right? Because I stayed back, as you guys may not know. I stayed back in the 10th grade. I completed most of my year, but I say towards the end of the year, like in May, like once the school year was about to like come to an end, that's when I got expelled. I was expelled because I had it was a weapon, a gun. It wasn't a real gun. It wasn't real. It was more like a toy, something that, you would like use for music videos and photo shoots, stuff like that. I had that, in the wrong place. Definitely in the wrong place. In the wrong place, at the wrong time, I was caught with it, and, they thought I had interior motives, for having it in school. They thought I had interior motives, which I never did. Never had interior motives, interior, ulterior, none of that stuff. Nothing at all. I had no intentions at all on using that gun, especially on school property. Never. Only time I ever used that gun was to take pictures with it and flash it on videos, stuff like that, just to be a bad boy, but of course it wasn't cool. So I apologize for that. I do apologize for that extremely, but I still love my old high school. I love them. They love me too. Like, it's like, hey, it's all good. I respect my high school straight up, but I'm getting a little off course, so my bad. I'm getting off course. So, what did I say? Yeah. So, as I dropped out of high school, right? I knew nothing about the military. I was not interested in joining the military at all. I'm like, the military? What the fuck is that? I ain't joining the damn military. Some bullshit. At college, I never really thought about college neither. At the age of 18, I ain't never thought about college. I'm like, college, not for me. So I just did my thing, working 9 to 5, working at Six Flags, which I did at the time at 18 years old. I worked at Six Flags. And so I just, was just focused on me working. I was just working, regular 9 to 5 job, making money, spending money however I want, just to, fulfill my satisfaction, what I'm saying, and yeah, trying to like navigate the real world, trying to get my own place, get my own car, just navigating, life as a new adult, because I just turned 18, so the military definitely was not on my mind. Now when 19 came, I sort of was learning about the military. I was sort of learned about it. I say that most branch, so the first branch that got to me the most was the Navy. The reason why I decided to join the Navy is because, first of all, I love water. Yeah, I love water. To be honest, I love to swim, even though I'm not a professional. But I'm getting there. I'm practicing because I have a indoor swimming pool that's like literally right across the street, across the bridge from where I live. So I can just go there anytime and practice with my swimming. Just so that by the time I reach Navy boot camp and I do my swim qualification test, I can easily pass that shit with ease, eat that shit up like it's candy, and boom, like just move on in the next phase of boot camp and be on my way to graduating. So I'm definitely gonna work on my swimming. Definitely, for sure, before I go to boot camp. But yeah, so I love water. And I feel like with the Navy, like being known for traveling out to sea, I feel like traveling out to sea and being away from land will totally decompress me. Like, it will have me decompress from all of the bullshit on land. I could just get away from land, get away from all the bullshit, all of the toxicology, of the internet and stuff like that. I could just get away from all that and just decompress and just be at ease, just away from social media and technology and everything. Just, I could just relax. And of course, I will still be working my job though, the job that I am ought to do. I mean, yes, I will be doing that. Doing the, my assigned duty, on my underway. I will be doing that, my assignments and stuff, but I will definitely decompress from all the on-land, toxic stuff, So that's pretty much definitely the main reason why I want to join the Navy, because at least I get the chance to, like, travel out to sea. I get to decompress, from everything I accumulate on land. I can just give it all away and just decompress all of that stuff, just get rid of it and just be free, be at last and just feel like, really relaxed and really calm, just release all of the toxins, out of my mind and just feel like a whole new man, so therefore by the time I come back, I'm a whole new man. That's definitely one reason why I want to join the Navy. The main reason why I want to join the Navy is because I want to go out to sea. That's one thing. Going out to sea, visiting different ports, traveling all around the world, and definitely taking advantage of going to college for free, because now in my 20s, I do want to go to college. Like I said, when I was 18 and 19, I ain't never thought about no college. I thought college was bullshit to me, but hey, I know it's how much, I want to go to college, like, college is actually, I feel like college would be fun. Definitely meeting new people, definitely want to meet new people. I definitely want to take college courses, and be able to graduate, get my degree, and yeah, so I definitely want to take advantage of going to college for free by joining the military first, and then go to college for free, no money out of my pockets, and I'm good. I'm Gucci, So that's definitely my top tier on my list is go to college, to travel around the world. What else? Having a great full-time job, making full-time money, and being able to, like, build my dream life. And I want to be able to build my dream life, be able to, like, raise my family, as a military dad. I'll be a military dad, so I'm going to be able to raise my family as a military family, and it's going to be moving constantly, non-stop. My kids, they're going to have to get used to it, like, constantly moving. Like, wherever I get stationed at, they're coming with me. So, yeah, so that's that. That's definitely the main reasons why I want to join the military. So I can't wait for it. I'm super excited to go. So like I said, yeah, that's the reason why I decided to go with the Navy. I decided that when I was 19 years old. I was 19 when I decided to go to the Navy. Of course, I didn't take it serious enough to finish out the enlistment process. So I just, I went to the recruiting office, talked to a recruiter, and, I took a little screening test. I didn't do so well on it, and I just fell off. I said, I just never went back to the recruiting office. I ain't never been in contact with her, and I just stopped, and plus I never had a high school diploma, nor my GED yet. I didn't take that serious neither, so I just too busy working, just working 9 to 5, trying to get my own place, get my own car, just navigating the civilian life on my own, I never had a high school diploma on my mind, never had a GED on my mind, never thought about joining the military. You know, I mean, I considered it. You know, I thought about it. You know, I thought about the Navy. And I'm like, okay, the Navy is the only branch I know I want to join. No other branch came to my mind but the Navy. So, and look at me now. Fast forward 3 years later, I'm 22 years old, and now I'm actually officially executing joining the Navy. Which I got my GED. I went to MEPS. I scored the best score that, you know, the minimum score required for me to qualify for the military anyway. So I scored that score. Yeah, I passed my physical, and now I gotta work on like just two things, just those two minor things. Just got a little, you know, just fix some things. And then I'll be going back to MEPS to pick my job and swear in. And then I'll officially be a part of the world's greatest Navy. So yeah, so I can't wait. So that's pretty much my reasons for joining the Navy. You know, I definitely can't wait. I'm not doing this for my parents at all. Like, my parents, it's like, yeah, my parents, they're excited that I'm going, but I ain't doing this shit for them. I'm doing this shit for myself. I mean, yeah, I'm doing this for myself. I'm doing this for my, you know, my future family, you know, my wife, my kids. You know, I'm doing this for them. So it's like, yeah, I'm doing this for, you know, for my future family and for me. You know, I'm not doing this for my parents at all. You know? I mean, yeah, it's nice that they're proud of me for, you know, for me making a bold move, you know, making, you know, good decisions in my life, you know, not getting into any kind of trouble, none of that stuff, because I'm not really a troublemaker, you know, at all. Like, I'm more of a good guy. I'm laid back. I stay to myself, you know, and I just handle my own problems on my own. So that's pretty much that, you know. But for the most part, though, I'm not joining the military for my family. Well, for my parents. I ain't joining it for my parents. I'm joining it for me. I'm doing this for me. And I want to do this so I can change my life, so that I can build my life up for the better. So that's pretty much that's pretty much all there is to it. It's like, make sure that, like, no matter what you get into, you know, you do it for you. Don't do it for nobody else. Do it for you. Because this is your life, not theirs. So that's all there is to it. So yeah, man. And I do suffer from a mental disorder. Mental illness. I do suffer from a mental illness. I'm OCD, unfortunately. It's definitely one thing I want to get rid of, and I'm gonna definitely try to, like, read lots and lots of self-help books, like, you know, like mental health books, because I really do want to, like, get better. I do want to, like, you know, I want to be mentally like better and mature. So I definitely need to, like, start reading more, because I haven't been reading lately. I mean, I've been only reading, like, studying for, like, my tests and stuff. Like, that's the only reading I've been doing. But I haven't been, like, actually, like, reading, like, self-help books. That's what I should be doing. I should be reading self-help books so I can, like, work on my mental health and, like, how to, like, better myself off. Because, you know, being mentally ill is definitely the most disgusting, worst thing ever about, you know, living, you know, your human life. It's like, it's nasty being mentally ill. It's like, I feel like shit, and I don't like it. I extremely hate it, being mentally ill, and I don't want to join the Navy being mentally ill. And then, because, like, being mentally ill in the military, I think that's definitely one way of getting you discharged, because you're, like, it affects your ability to work, and I don't want that to affect my ability. I don't want that to affect my ability to work. You know, me being OCD. So yes, I definitely want to, like, read some self-help books. You know, I have a library. I live next to, first, I live in DC. Libraries are everywhere, and they're for free too. Every library here in DC is free. I can, you know, check out a book, however many books I want to check out. You know, and it's like, hey, I just go there to read. You know, I would go there to read. I would check out some books and read at home and read in my bedroom. You know, shoot, I would read outside too as well. Like, hell, like, there's definitely great areas here in my city where I can just read in a peaceful area like this, you know, this bridge. You know, I can come here and read, just be at peace and just relax my mind and just get my mind away from the bullshit, you know, away from the toxicology and stuff like that. You know, I just want to better my mind and just, you know, just build myself up for the better. I want to mature myself, so therefore, you know, when I do raise my own family, I'm gonna make sure that I can handle all of the, you know, the stresses that may come along with it. Like, you know, of course, raising babies. Like, my kids are newborn babies. Of course, there's a lot to raising a baby. Like, of course, there's constant crying. My kids, my baby's still gonna be crying and stuff constantly. And it's like, now, like, right now, I don't have any kids right now. But of course, now, you know, on my mental health, you know, I'm OCD. I get really irritable. over loud noises. I hate loud noises. I hate repetitive noises. I just easily get disturbed, and I can't handle taking care of a baby right now. So that's why I'm gonna do my job to better my mental health by reading books. I definitely want to read lots of self-help books so that I can better myself off. I want to mature myself. Read. Definitely reading is definitely the most fundamental thing of all time. I want to read. I want to get lots of sleep, 8 hours worth of sleep. I want to get 8 hours worth of sleep. I want to read self-help books. I want to work out. Definitely work out for sure. Go on my runs, my daily 1.5 mile runs, as that's what the Navy requires me to do. Work on my 1.5 mile runs. And what else? I do need to meditate more. I really do need to meditate. And yeah, and just, then I'll be better off for sure. In a matter of months, I'll be good. So that's all there is to it. So thanks to you guys for watching my video diary. Hope this helped you all. Not only did it help me, but it also I hope that it helped you guys, so that you all can be better off as well in your lives. Be in it to win it. And just like my favorite YouTuber, Brianna, all about Brianna. All that you have is all that you need. Trillionaire's out. You matter. You know what it is. I'm out, y'all. Oh yeah, my shoes. Nice shoes. Alright, y'all. I'm out, y'all. Peace. U.S. Navy. Who y'all Navy? Okay. Yeah, okay. Yep. So who y'all Navy? U.S. Navy base. I don't want to be stationed there. I'd rather be stationed in Florida. I'd rather be stationed in California. I'd rather be stationed in Hawaii. And I'd rather be stationed in Japan. Those are the main places I want to be stationed at when I'm in the Navy. Is Florida, Japan, California, and Hawaii. I don't want to be stationed here in my city in D.C. Listen, I love D.C. I love my city, but I gotta go. I gotta get out of here because this place is not for me no more. And I gotta move on to bigger, better things. And the bigger, better thing for me is somewhere else, not D.C. So, I don't mind Virginia. I mean, if I get stationed in Virginia, hold on. That's the wrong team again. But yeah, that's done. Roll, roll, roll your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 merrily. Yeah, so I don't mind getting stationed in Virginia. Like if I did get stationed in Virginia, I don't mind. I mean, I'll take that because Virginia's nothing wrong with Virginia. Virginia is actually a really cool state. It's really cool. I don't mind getting stationed there, but it's still part of the DMV, still next to DC. So I still rather not be stationed in Virginia anyway. I still rather be stationed in Hawaii, Japan, Florida, and California. That's pretty much that. So yeah, that's the main places I want to be stationed at in the Navy. So yep, that's it. All right, y'all. So have a wonderful day. Be in it to win it, and all that you have is all that you need. Who y'all Navy? I'm out. Peace. Oh shoot. Peace.